Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another night of the Cantrell Country Travelway Cruise Line Chat, where we talk about cruise lines and the different cruise lines. Welcome into all those that are here. Thank you for those that'll be watching replay. For those that may be ninja watching, thank you. We welcome y'all. We appreciate all you're all. But if you enjoy this show and you see what you like what you see, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share out, and also at the same time if you are looking to get a hold of me, I am the agent and owner of the Cantrell Country Travelway. I am a travel agent, and my slogan says, let the Cantrell Country Travelway always help you find your magical vacation. We're there to serve you. We're there to help you find that magic. We're here to help you get through all the things that come along with planning and organizing and registering for trips, whether it be on a cruise ship, domestic travel. Maybe you're going to like Universal Studios or Disney, American Six Flags. Maybe you're going to one of the national parks such as Yosemite or the Grand Canyon. We can help you plan and prepare for those trips, registering, get you your tickets, register you for living accommodations, whether it's at a hotel or whatever it might be. But we are there to help you, and we appreciate all that, and we're helping. So we are glad you guys could be here. So tonight we're going to continue on something that me and Richard started a while ago. Yeah, so we are going to be talking about. We are going to finish getting ready to pull something up here. So as we're getting ready to do it, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Again, that is StreamYard. Dang. Hey, John. Anyways, guys, welcome in. Good to see you, John. So let me pull up the fleet. Oh, we are going to continue looking at the ships according to the thing. And hopefully pull up some information on the cruise and the fleets. As we looked at it, we've already looked at But okay, so as we get ready to look at it, I'm glad y'all could be here. And if you're really looking to travel, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. I need to get something so I can do this. But I know you guys can hear me. You just can't see me at the moment because I'm about to need to go get my phone so I can do something and pin a message because, there's some things that some people can do, and unfortunately, but welcome in to all those that are here, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. But so tonight we are going to look at the Carnival cruise ship, and I'm hoping I can, let's see, present, share screen, Wikipedia. All right, we are going to look at the different ships. We'll look at notes, and we'll look at a little bit about the ships and the information. We may actually dive in and look at it. We're going to break it down. We kind of started this a little bit. So give me 1 second as I switch to what I need to switch. All right. Yes, okay. So we got a message pinned. So when people come in, you guys will see a commercial that'll have my own information in it, and I will try to get the information put into the chat room as we do it. Well, tonight, guys, we're going to continue on Carnival, but we're going to back up a little bit. We're going to look at the first two ships. One ship that comes out of Jacksonville, one ship that looks out of Tampa. They both ships were put into service in 1988 or 1998 and are still serving presently today. There's the Carnival Paradise, and then there's the Carnival Elations. Now I can tell you the Carnival Elation is the one that I did. I did do the Carnival Elation back in, like I said, it's been 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. I did the Carnival Elation where I cruised to Freeport, Nassau, and then we have one day. I did like a 4-day, 3-night cruise. It was definitely a rough trip, that one, but I did enjoy the cruise overall. I mean, I got to enjoy it. A lot of people ended up seasick on the day because we did run into a storm. I know a lot of people have heard that story, and it's kind of crazy. So as we look at them, and I'm going to start with the Carnival Paradise, guys, and we're going to kind of look at it and give it a little bit of information here. Obviously, the owner of the ship is the Carnival Corporation. Carnival Cruise Lines operated. Port of registry is Panama City. It was built there out of, the builders were out of Finland, shipyards. Cost of $300 million, launched in January 29, 1998. Acquired 29th October 1998, main voyage November 1988. It just went through a refit about 6 years ago. It's a fantasy class cruise ship. Tonnage is 70,360. Length is 260.60 millimeters. Beam is 31.50 millimeters. Height 115 feet 6 inches. It has 13 decks with 10 with passenger access. It is propelled by two ABB AZ pod propulsion units, 21 knots, capacity of passengers 2,400 passengers, crew 920. General characteristics changed after the refit. Tonnage was up to 71,925 with 14 decks, 11 with passenger access capacity. Did increase a little bit by 2,124. Obviously, most you're going to look at here is a picture of the Lido deck. And most of your Carnival cruise ships kind of look like this on the Lido deck. This is one of the bar lounges that you will see. And this, again, these pictures come off of the Carnival Paradise, obviously. And then, of course, there's the Paradise itself. And again, this ship goes out of Tampa. This cruise line is out of Tampa. There's the backside of the Carnival. And again, that is the Paradise after its fall dry dock in 2021. Again, here you got, it's really nice. I've actually never seen anything like this on the Elation. So this is a little bit different. Of course, there's a full picture of the Paradise. It is the Paradise and the Elation are the smaller ships of the Carnival Cruise Lines as we speak. And then, of course, there is a picture. Some of the blue was not added until, actually, some of the blue was added after the refit in 2018. And it was in dry dock till 2021, and it came out of dry dock painted. At that point, after 2020 and the shutdown and all that, a lot of the ships were painted, were given out blue tone things on the sides of the ship. So it brightened up the colors a little bit. And of course, there is another picture of the cruise line. And then, of course, obviously, it's a fantasy class ship. It is the sister ship to the Carnival Elation. Carnival Elation is the one I actually did. It is a fantasy. It is also a fantasy class cruise ship. Again, it's operated by Carnival Cruise Line. It's under the Carnival, and it's still, back then they just called it the Elation. They now call it Carnival Elation. That's why you hear me use the term Carnival Elation. They added the word Carnival once from after 2007, from 98 to 2000, which is interesting. Never knew that. I just always known it as Carnival Elation. It launched in January 4th of 1998. It was in service. It's still presently in service. It does, if you look to the left in the paragraphs here, you'll see that it does 4 to 5 day cruise to the Bahamas. It does come out of Jacksonville. It's actually pretty much ported near the Mayport Naval Air Station. Dean the Turkey Lecturer, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Welcome in. Some of the characteristics is, again, it is a fantasy class cruise ship. It is 70,367 tonnage, 850 feet in length, 13 decks, 10 for passenger use. installed power is a 12V 38A. It's propelled by two ABB Azapod propulsion units. Knots, 21 knots. Averagely 24 miles per hour, 39 kilometers. Capacity 2,052 and a crew of 900. Now, it did go in for a refit. It did come out in after the refit. It did come out in 2020. So its characteristics again, like its sister ship. It got refitted. So then it went up to 71,909 gross tonnage, 14 decks, 11 with passenger access, capacity 21,030. After the refit, it actually went up to 21,090 capacitor. Let me see. I don't know if it has any pictures. Nope. So it does not have no. So this one does not have any ships, but I can tell you that the layout is pretty much the same as the Carnival Paradise, and those are out of the classified ships. So, all right, and then now moving on, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on because I don't know if anybody. I know a lot of people are out busy. I know some. So we'll see if anybody else can join us. But again, I'm telling you, I do enjoy Carnival. If you are looking for, if you're one of those people that if you're really budget crunches and time, Carnival Carnival gets a bad reputation. But I can tell you that Carnival is a good cruise line. Yes, we will not talk about it. And like anything, it is building some new ships over the next few years. It is building some it does have private islands that some of your longer cruise lines go to, particularly not so much the one out of Tampa or not the one out of Tampa or Jacksonville, but some of the ones that will be looking like here, some of these ships will go out of Fort Lauderdale, Port Canaveral, things like that. So the next class we'll be looking at is the Sunshine or the Destiny class. Obviously, the first ship we'll be looking at is the Carnival Sunshine. It's been operating since 1996 to present. Its current grossage ton is 103,881. Capacity again 3,200. Guest capacity is 3,200. To look at it a little bit more, we'll break it down. Again, it's operated by the Carnival Cruise Line, debuted in 96. And at that time, it did break Queen Elizabeth's 54-year-old record until 98. It was, obviously, this one came out of northern Italy, christened as Carnival Destiny in Venice, Italy. The wife of Carnival Cruise Lines, Ted Arison. So again, this one again, it had a name change down the road. It is home ported in Charleston, South Carolina. In 2025, she is scheduled to reposition to Norfolk, Virginia, where she'll offer 6- and 8-day cruises to the Caribbean. Ooh, did not know that. Kind of glad I went. It does have two sister ships, the Carnival Sunrise and the Carnival Radiance. Again, as you can see, it is currently Now, it is currently ported out of Charleston, South Carolina, but it will be going to it is due to go to Norfolk in 2025. Now, it's not surprising that some of the cruise lines move these ships around from time to time, obviously, and that's no stranger. So again, looking at some of the thing, its maiden voyage was in 24 November 1996 as Carnival Destiny. It became Carnival Sunshine in 2013, May 5th. It was refit within 20. It had a refit in 2008, 2013, and 2018. Its characteristics as it was built was 102,853 gross tonnage. Length was 272.2 meters, 893 feet. 35.5 meters, 116 feet at the beam. Drop 8.3 meters. 12 decks. Decks clearance was 2,920 millimeters, 22.5 knots or 41.7 kilometers, 25.9 miles per hour. Capacity back then was 2,642 passengers. Crew was 1,150. Again, after the refit, it was a Sunshine class cruise ships. Its gross tonnage did go up to 102,853. So I don't know if the gross tonnage didn't change. The length, I don't think, let's see, the length did not change. The beam didn't change. The decks didn't change. That all stayed the same. The knots stayed the same. Now, the capacity actually did jump up to 3,200 passengers, crew 1,150. And, when it did its 2013 refit, that's when it was classified as Carnival Sunshine. And if you got questions, please feel free. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. I mean, we're not going to get through the whole fleet tonight. I just decided to restart all this. I was hoping Richard would be here to kind of help tonight. Because I know if anybody loves cruising, it's him, Jennifer. There's a bunch of us in the community that love cruising, but we just all don't. It's okay, Jill. We only been going for 24 minutes. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Jason Thibodeau. Welcome to. I just kind of started over again, and I know me and Richard were starting to talk about the Carnival cruise fleet and comparing them. So when I'm doing it, I decided to do it a little bit different and break down the ships into fleets. And obviously, if you want to compare the ships, just tag this one, tag next week when we complete the list. And obviously, keep them tagged so that you know which ones to check if you want to compare the cruise fleets. Like the next one, we'll probably go through the Royal Caribbean fleet. So it's awesome. So, and again, now I will tell you that it is Charleston, South Carolina. In about a month, it is moving to 2025 to Norfolk, Virginia. Now, its sister ship, the Carnival Sunrise, yes, and I do know about the Sunrise because I tend to watch the Miami port quite a bit. Watch them coming in. It was formerly named the Carnival Triumph from 99 to 2019. Prior to the refit, it was shipped to Mobile, Alabama for repairs after an engine fire. Resumed service on June 13, 2013. So it is still currently active. It is out of the fleet, out of Port of Miami. It is a Destiny class ship, and her three younger ships, the Radiance, the Costa Fortune, and the Costa Magica, are each of a design version of the lead ship in the class. She is sometimes referred to as the Triumph class of the cruise ships. And again, it's the Carnival Sunrise home ported out of Miami. So as we're looking at it, its port of registry is out of Nassau, Bahamas. Again, it's a cruise line out of the Carnival Cruise Line thing. And please feel free to ask questions, guys, if you want. If you see anything interesting, I can't read everything, obviously. I'm just trying to hit the main points and little details. So it is actually, it actually has had a few incidents over the years. Obviously, you do see some things, but looking at it, its tonnage goes with 101,509, length 893 feet 4 inches, being 13 decks, powered by 4 Wartsila holsters, diesel electric 2 shafts, 2 controllable pitch propellers, maneuvering thrusters. Its knots was 39 kilometers, 24 miles per hour, up to maximum, which is 22.5 knots, 41.7, and 25.9 miles per hour. Capacity is 2,984. Well, they've gone through refits. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody, Jill. Be careful of what you're reading. You got to remember, this is 11 years ago. These ships have been refitted. They've been reclassified, and I haven't heard of any incidents since then. Again, these were all in 2013. So, don't judge a ship by something that happened several years. Now, I mean, I don't know if I would ever ride it, because obviously it's still a good ship, because you see it going in and out of Miami. Now you do have the Carnival Radiance, which is its final sister ship. It's ported out of Long Beach, California, Los Angeles, California. Its actually former name was Carnival Victory, which was from 2000 to 2020 prior to the refit. But now it is now the Radiance. It is still a Destiny class ship. It is still an active thing. Again, it was the Carnival Victory from 2000 to 2021. After 21 to present, it's the Carnival Radiance. It's still under the Carnival Cruise Line Industry. Registry is Port of Registry is Panama. Obviously, it launched in 31 December 1998. Main voyage was 15th of October 2000. Main voyage for the Carnival Radiance was 13th December of 2021. Have you been on those ships, Jill? Oh, I agree. I agree with you. Now, if you've been on the ship and you have reasons to doubt it, actually, if you want to come on, Jill, I know you've done some of these ships, so if you feel like coming on, I can send you the link in the mod chat. And But yeah, its capacity is 2,764 passengers, double occupancy. It was a little bit different back in the other days. Again, it's still one of those that are diesel, electric, two controllable propellers. The knots 21 and a crew of 1,100 with max. Now, this one does have a max of 30. That I can understand. Not a fun experience. There you go. See? But still, to me, Carnival is not a bad company. All the ships are not all bad. Like I said, I went on the Carnival Elation. I didn't have no problem. It actually was good, and it's still operating today out of. And I know I've talked about a lot this. I do know that it's operating still out of Mayport, out of Jacksonville, and it's been around since 1998, and it has not had no issues. And that's one. And the Elation and the other one, the one out of Tampa, Carnival Paradise, are the two oldest ships in the fleet, and they've been operating since 19. Well, one of them was operating since 1996, but it got changed later as a thing. Wow. Okay. That I can understand that. So see, yeah, there you go. It is. So that would make you what happened. But I also cautious that it's not all the ships. Again, I was on the Elation, and I did not have no issues. I have not heard any of issues out of Carnival, Elation, or Paradise, and both of those are the old. That's the weirdest thing. I've never heard no issues out of those two, and those are the oldest two ships in the fleet. Yes, they are the smallest of the fleet ships for Carnival, but yeah, I hadn't had no problem with them things. So now the next class is the Spirit class, guys. And we'll get into that because I know there's other classes. We got a bunch to go yet. Fantasy class is the last one, and these were the ones that were all. And some of these are gone. Some of these have been scrapped. Yeah, some of these older ones that we'll be looking at are actually scrapped, and we won't go through them. If I see the word scrapped in it, then they're pretty much. Okay, that's the former fleet. So we're only going to go through the current fleet. So yeah, I mean, so I like I said, it could be. Sometimes I don't want to say it's jinx, but sometimes people have but going into the Spirit class, you got Carnival Spirit. It's the lead ship of a thing. It is settled in Seattle, Washington, Alaska summer seasons, Mobile, Alabama. Now it does go to Mobile, Alabama during the winter seasons, which is interesting. Again, this is the Carnival. Here you look at a picture. This is the Carnival Spirit. I do too. Even if they show, even if they've had bad luck, obviously this one is, again, it's part of the Carnival Cruise Line. Its port registration was Panama City, and it's had different. Its current registry is with Nassau from 21 to 23. It launched in 7th of July 2000. Maiden voyage was 29th April 2001. In service from 2001 till present. It is active service. Its characteristic is the fact that it is a Spirit class cruise ship. Its tonnage is 88,500 gross tons, 963 feet, decks 12 decks. See, that's a bad thing, Jill. I do like talking about cruise lines and cruise ships. I had to reach out to Jennifer when she can do it, because I do want to go over the MSC, and I will bring up my from the MSC tour and let her look at the pictures and have her compared to what she sees. So again, with this one, it has 12 decks. Its speed was 22 knots, 41 miles per hour, kilometers, 25 miles per hour, 2,124 passengers, crew 930. So you may be going on the MSC World America in June. Oh, really, Jill? Nice. That's pretty cool. All right. So we are going to take a short break here, guys. And I'll be with you, and we will be back in about a minute or a little over a minute. Commercial break.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's travelwy. It's Cantrell Country's travelwy, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's travelwy, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I will put the links in there when I get time. I gotta see if I can go to the mod links and try to get all that. It's been a while since I've had to use the mod links. Everybody's all busy with streams all over the place. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to put. Guys, this is the link in there. That is to the Travel Leaders Profile Agent page. That'll give you to the page about what I do as a travel agent. For those that may watch replay, if you are looking to travel, that link will take you to a page where I'll tell you about my company, what I do as a travel agent, and how I can help you. It'll give you 2 ways of contacting me: through my email, which is, let's see if I can. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. I need to get the. And then there's the email to my business. You can copy the link there and find it. I look forward to helping you. If you are looking, like I said, my slogan for my company is "Let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation." We are here to make your trips the best magical that we can, help you to find the best trips that you want to plan, whether you have an itinerary in mind or whether you're just searching out to find things to do, adventurous or relaxation, travel, whether it's traveling by cruise, traveling to other things. Let the Cantrell Country. Okay, I got the message. That sounds good. I'll probably be doing Royal Caribbean in a couple of weeks, Jill. So the links are right there. Reach out to me, guys. Okay, going back. Now we will take Carnival Pride. Again, it's home-based. Its registry is, again, Panama City. It currently is. It launched on December 29th of 2001. It is a Spirit class cruise ship. It was, that's interesting. It was christened on January 7, 2002 by an astronaut. So obviously, it was launched May 29, 2001. Christian in service 2002 to present. Let me see. When was its maiden voyage? Doesn't say when the maiden voyage was. It sailed out of Tampa in 2014 and returning to Baltimore in March of 2015. Returned to Tampa with Carnival Legend taking its. Okay, so the Legend is now out of Baltimore. Carnival Pride is back in Tampa. So those two ships around. We won't look at the accidents, but we will look at the classification characteristics, which is tonnage 88,500 gross tons, 963 feet, 294 millimeters. It has 12 decks, speed capacity of 22 knots, 41 kilometer an hour, 25 miles per hour, capacity of 2,124 passengers, 930. So you can see how, again, and this is what Carnival Pride looks like. And you'll notice that most of Carnival ships had the blue front end, and a lot. I'm going to tell you, it was not till after 2020 that a lot of the ships were getting the front ends painted blue. Okay, thank you, Jill. I couldn't see that on the thing. But it does have a. So see, there you go, Carnival Spirit. Ooh, wrong one. We're not on Carnival Spirit yet. Oh, there we were. All right. So moving on down to Carnival Legend. It currently, as of now, Europe summer 2024, Tampa. It'll be back in Tampa during the winter of 24-25. It's going to San Francisco during the summer of 2025. It will go to Galveston in winter 2025-26. Europe in 2026, and then back to Tampa in 26-27. Interesting. The Carnival Legend's going to be all over the place. Again, here's a picture of the Carnival Legend. Again, they're nice size ships. You know, and like Jill said, sometimes they do have issues, but I'm going to tell you guys, not all of Carnival's ships are bad. Again, I know plenty of people that have gone on Carnival cruises and have a good time and not had no issues. So, unfortunately, some of these ships do have a problem, but not all of them. Its port of registry is Nassau, Bahamas. Its current registry is the Panama City. Oh wait, no, Nassau currently is the registration now. Give me 1 second, guys. So, I mean, so obviously this one, it currently was launched in December of 2001. Yeah, that and you know what? We talked about that, Jill. If you remember when I had the Carnival, and I'm going to probably have Carnival and Royal Caribbean back on. We just had Celebrity. I got to reach out to who. I can't remember who else I reached out to. I have to check my emails and see who else I reached out to. I know I have one scheduled for this first trimester coming in for guest Carnival people. So this one, this one doesn't say which main voyage it was either. Carnival's. It was the first Carnival ship to offer alternative dinings and onboard wedding chapel. Okay, so her maiden voyage was out of Europe. It was around 2002, 21st of August. But again, looking at it, yeah, and I agree with you. Thank you, Jill. You know, this is why I love it, Jill. You know where you know how to put them in there fast, and I like it because it counters it. Now, the General Care, again, we're talking a Spirit class ship, so it's about the same size as the other ones. This one was an 88,500 gross tonnage, 963 feet. 12 decks, speed at 22 knots, 41 kilometers, 25 miles an hour. Capacity 2,124 passengers, 930 crews. And unfortunately, I will say that some of the things that you do see, there are incidents that happen on these ships. But again, if you're like a lot of people and you're budget conscious, Carnival is you can get good prices on Carnival. Just be aware, things do happen, but unfortunately you do get a lot of people that have, like Jill, who has had a lot of tainted trips from Carnival. Apparently, she might be jinxed from Carnival. I don't know. You do seem to have a lot of bad luck with Carnival, but I have had a lot of people that have gone. I mean, my clients that I have done have gone on Carnival, and their trips gave me 100% rating because they had excellent trips off of Carnival. So, I'm not, nothing against Jill. There you go. So, I mean, Jill's had bad experiences, so she could actually say, I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. But then I've had clients who have actually had a great time, and they've given me good reports on them. Always on you're probably sorry guys, I'm talking to Richard. Yeah. But again, I'm not taking it away from you either, Jill. You have had bad experiences, and I'm sorry you have had bad experiences, because when you do it, as an agent, if I was to sell you a cruise, how do I make up for that? Because it's not the agent's fault, but as an agent, I would feel bad that you had such a kind of experience like you talked about. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I need to get the link to Richard. He's going to come join me on. He's actually going to come join me on the message here. So hopefully that'll send it to him. So I'll have somebody else joining me on the cruises. Yeah, I mean but again, still, Jill, you can't you got validity as to okay, and again, I understand the validity of all that. I mean, obviously, Disney is very expensive, and obviously, people have had bad experience on all the. I can guarantee you're going to find out people have had bad experiences across the board on all the cruise lines. In fact, Richard was telling me, and I'll see if he wants to talk about it. But the fact he's got something that he may have a good shot at, and one of the things that I am, in fact, something that he has that may come up later in the year or next year, I'm currently taking training on. I don't know if I finished that one or I don't think I finished that one. I think I got the final test on that one. And if you're catching what I said, hey, Richard.
Hello.
Yeah. I didn't tell what it was, but I was telling them something you were telling me earlier that the one you were talking about earlier, I think I'm still trying to pass the final test to
Cunard.
Huh? Cunard.
Cunard?
Yeah, I cannot get past. There's a question I cannot freaking get past. It's killing me.
The cool thing with most of the tests, they basically tell you what the right answer is. So you know what me and my sister did? We, all the answers that were correct, we wrote down, and then we would just basically retake the test, and then we get a perfect score. Because it tells the same answers and same questions all the time.
Yes, it doesn't do that now. I don't know when you guys took it, but it doesn't do that now. It gives you the right answers it'll do some questions on some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
So, and the one I got was one of those areas that it didn't.
I just went the easy way. Come on. That's not cheating. That's just taking a shortcut.
I did not say it was cheating. I didn't say it was cheating.
No, look at the chat.
Oh, Jill
said.
Oh, Jill.
No, I just took a shortcut. That's all. A little quicker route.
Jill say you're cheating. No, I was just basically, I kind of started back where we tried to start back in earlier December. And I'm just, instead of comparing them ship to ship, I'm just kind of giving basic information on the different fleets and, kind of tell them what fleets are there. And we were actually talking about the different experiences that, like Jill, she's gone on what, 2 or 3, Jill? And you said you had all bad experiences on both or all 3 of those cruises on Carnival.
Yeah.
But yet, I will tell you, and I don't know what your experience are on if you've gone on any of the carnivals, Richard, but
yeah,
all the clients I have had that have gone on Carnival have had perfect experiences, no issues, great time, and great feedback. So that goes to show you. I mean, it's not everyone. Yeah. So it's not. But
it matters on not only what ship you're going on to, but what itinerary did you try to plan out. The itinerary matters because older generation, 70s and older, love to go into the Eastern Caribbean or to BC, British Columbia, up.
And it's not even that
coast.
That is true, but you also have to take a look the account of the age of the ship.
Yes, age of the ship.
Now really does help. Because here's the funny thing about it. The 2 oldest ships are the Elation and the Paradise. Paradise is out of Tampa. Elation is still out of Jacksonville. I have not heard one incident out of either of those, and those are the smallest ships of the Carnival cruise thing. And they've been in operation since, one from 1996, one from 1998.
Yeah, and I went on the Enchanted. And
I don't know if that's still around. I don't think we've gotten to that one yet. Because I can't remember what classes we were looking at. I think we were getting ready to go on to Carnival Miracle here. Yeah. This is.
But the one we went on, it was an okay ship. The people that were on the ship were catered more towards elderly, like 70s or older group. We were the youngest people on the ship, except for the people that were the staff.
Okay, so she's doing the Eastern on the Star, Western on the Treasure, and if we do MSC, it will be Eastern as well. So they're talking about she may end up on MSC. What was it? The MSC World. Yeah. World, Jill, for the eastern part of the Caribbean.
Yep.
And obviously, we know she's going on the Treasure because she'll be back on this show. And you're welcome
Please
to
do.
join us too. And you're more than welcome to join us, Richard.
Yeah,
When Jill
I'm
and her
hoping
husband
to.
come back on. When she comes back, she'll talk about the Treasure.
Yeah,
So
we
we'll
love
have her
our
back on
cruise
as a guest.
ships. Yeah.
And again, she mentioned too that, like I said, the people that I've had gone on Carnival Cruise Lines, they had an excellent time, and I've gotten good reviews on them. But Jill's gone on 2 or 3 Carnival.
Oh, so she did the officially Eastern Caribbean, but that's the ABCs. I went over there with the Eastern Caribbean. We did not go to
Nice, Jill.
Venezuela though. We went to Puerto Rico. That was nice. It was different experience,
Yes, quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, so and so it varies.
Guess what I got to see at Puerto Rico? I got to see a toucan, a toucan. There we go.
Hey, you should have got some Fruit Loops.
I know. He was flying above our head. I think he was wild. He could have not have been.
Again, this is the Carnival Legend. And again, as you can see what the picture says, what's interesting is that what people got to remember, the whole blue front of the Carnival ships did not get painted on there until after 2020.
Yours
after
was
the pandemic.
Hers was only 12 days. Wow.
Who?
Well, Jill.
12 days out of Fort Lauderdale. Okay, nice, Jill.
Ours, the one I went on to was a reposition, New York down, but it went to the ABCs. It went to a bunch of different islands I'd never heard of, which is really interesting because it was almost like a culture shock in a way to us. But I got to see a lot of like Dominica, really, really pretty island. Recommend going there, by the way. It's a little under what do you call that? Because there's not much technology and things like that there. There is some roads, but it's a nature island. Dominica is. And then well, it took us 15 days. So we repositioned all the way down to Fort Lauderdale, if I remember correctly, when we left New York to Fort Lauderdale. 15 night.
So there's
San Juan, Virgin Islands, Venezuela, Aruba. I remember doing Aruba, Curacao, ABC. So Bonaire also is in that list. That would be Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, the 3 of the British Isles.
Yeah. But that's been 38 years ago. So anyway, so so obviously actually, okay, that is the Carnival Legend. So obviously it's port of registry as Nassau at this point. Currently where is it home? Trying to see if I know where the home port for it is currently.
Yes. Photos do help. I took everything on my cell phone. I think I posted a lot of it, but not all. But I am in the works of. It will be on Bloomin' Cheesa once it gets up. Yes. Well, this is my shirt I got on the island. Aruba.
It might be.
Yep.
Anyway, so obviously it's still a spare class. Again, you can see that it's the same class size because the tonnage is 88,500. Length of it is about the same, 963 feet. 12 decks. What?
This is one of the ships that's had a suicide attempt off of.
There were several. There was a few, but
this is one of them. This is
Well,
this one happened in 2006.
Again, you cannot hold that against the ship.
No, you
what people
can't. But
do.
still,
But again, because not everybody, again, everybody has to take it for a grain of salt on these ships. That's the thing. Because obviously, its speed is 22 knots.
oh, cool.
The capacity.
That's cool, Jill. I was in high
What's up?
school during that time.
Good gravy. 1986. I was just going into sophomore as a high
No,
school.
wait a minute. 1986.
You were just 6 years old.
Yeah,
or
I was
give or
only
take.
6 years old. 1983 is when I was born. No, I was only 3. Yeah, I was only 3 years old. 3.
Oh, so you weren't even in school.
No, I was not.
Most
I
of
might
us
have
were
been.
out.
I think.
Most of us were out partying, dude.
I think I was in
As-
pre-K. I think that,
as you
that
saw,
I was in pre-K at that time.
Well, for most of us, we were watching Bill and Ted's Adventure, going party on, dude.
Oh, Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventures.
No. I like the first one. I didn't care for the Bogus Adventures.
Bogus Adventures is okay. If you if you really liked Bill and Ted's, you might like Harold and Kumar.
That's it. Reminder. She said, that's it. Reminder how old she is. Jill, I cannot be too far behind you. Because in 1986, I was going into high school.
Oh, boy. I graduated from high school in 2000. I think. 2000? Yes, 2000 on the dot.
Listen, you were a millennial. Let's just face it.
Right in the cuff of the millennial. That was my last high school year. Yeah.
Jill, you can't be 70. You didn't. I swear, when you don't look it. Wow.
You look young. Come on.
She looks really young. She does.
Yeah.
If you saw her on the stream that we did from her on her cruise in October,
there you go, Dave.
Dang, she graduated high school when my youngest sister was being born. I was 3 years old that year.
My older sister was, let me think. My older sister was not even born yet. It was 75 is when she was born. So
your older sister's that much older than you?
A little bit, yeah.
Because you were what, 80?
No, she's 6 years. So I was 83, so she would be 77.
Okay.
Yeah, 77. I get it through my brain.
So your sister's in her middle 40s, and you just turned 40.
I just turned the cuff. Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm heading up that all elusive over the hill mountain.
Oh no, you still got several years to go, buddy. I can.
You know what?
No,
you're almost on the top of the mountain, but I just started up the mountain, so.
Yeah, I'm still a long way to go.
You just can't wait till you start to go back down, huh?
Yeah, 40s and 50s. That's what I'm saying, Jill. 40s and 50s are the best decade. Party on, dude.
Oh gosh.
Anyways,
well, that did bring Grease, and that is one of my favorite movies. I have to say, the original one, not the remake.
Yes.
Don't even show me the remake.
Listen.
Yeah.
The
original.
I'm telling you,
Grease.
There was nothing better than John Travolta.
Yep.
And what's her name? Oh God, what's her name?
Yep. I gotta say, yeah.
Olivia Newton-John. I had a crush on Olivia Newton-John. I so wanted to marry her.
There's always some kind of person like that in an era, you know.
Yeah, there was what's her name from the movie Perfect 10 with what was it? Oh, I can't think of his actor's name, but Dudley Moore. What was the actress's name? She was
oh gosh.
She was the pinup girl for pinup picture for every boy growing up out of that movie.
Look what Jill said.
Scene.
Jill's talking about her age, not the years. Okay. Okay, so when she was 40s and 50s was her best years then.
Bo Derek, thank you. Thank you,
Bo
Jill.
Derek. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. Bo Derek was another one I had a crush on that I could have married.
Yeah.
But I think I blame the movie because it was that running scene on the beach.
Oh.
That's what it did.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
and then the original Baywatch. Original Baywatch.
Yeah.
The old one.
Which one? Bo Derek wasn't on that one. But I do remember, no, Baywatch, that would have been Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
Another one I had a crush on until she got really wild and married that rocker punk.
1989 Baywatch. I remember that one.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Pamela Anderson. Yeah, that was, like I said, until she married that crazy.
Pamela Anderson. Yeah.
Until she married that crazy rock star, I could have married her too.
And
she's off the grid now.
You have to say David Hasselhoff was probably on a bunch of the girls' walls too, though.
Listen, they should have hired me for the lifeguard.
But David Hasselhoff, come on, there's no one else like him.
He was a wimp. He should have stuck to Knight Rider. Bring in the real lifeguards.
Oh gosh. What? Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the new one?
No, me. Me. I could have done it for him.
2017, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, I didn't care for that one. That was the one movie of his that I didn't really particularly care.
It was okay, but you know what? It was not.
It wasn't the best.
Hasselhoff
it was
original.
Not.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, it wasn't one of Dwayne Johnson's best movies either.
Of course not.
I think he did okay, but he did
okay. It wasn't during his prime time either. His prime is about right now, really. It seems like he's been in a lot of movies.
Did you know that Jason Momoa was on Baywatch too? You know what? Are you talking about the original one, Joe? Because
probably not. Jason Momoa is popular right now, so he would be in the new one, which is 2017.
Well, no, I wouldn't know that because I didn't particularly watch it. Anyway, Carnival Miracle. Here's what the Carnival Miracle looks like, guys. Again, it's that carnival looking thing on top and the painted front. You know what's interesting, though?
You know what's really interesting about a lot of these carnival ships? A lot of them do not have that much water features. I noticed, like water slide.
No, most of them have. Most of them have the one main pool deck.
Yep.
Now I do
There's
know
a lot of other ships that have a lot more.
But these ships that are coming out over the next few years, I think they will. I think they're gradually going that way a little bit. I believe they are.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back.
I noticed that. I'm like, why don't they have more entertainment deck? You know what I mean?
Here's what's funny about it. The color scheme of Carnival. It's funny that the tunnel had always been that carnival looking thing. But it was funny that prior to 2020, none of the ships had the blue paint on the front of the ships until after 2020.
Oh, okay.
They started painting the front of the ships blue on the front. He made his acting debut as Jason Lone on the syndicated action drama series Baywatch, 1999 to 2001.
It's kind of like
that would have been the original. Wait a minute.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, which we all love to dear. because he's been director of Disney movies extraordinaire, a lot of them. But he started.
There was
He started as an
okay.
actor, and he was one of the earliest ones I remember him was the Mary Poppins Returns as Bert. I like that one. I liked Manuel Miranda and Bert as Bert. So
yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. There was a short spinoff that didn't last long because Jill, do you remember the spinoff that they did where he was still a lifeguard by day, but he involved
I know what you're
some of the
talking
original
about.
characters. He did that. He worked at David Hasselhoff, worked as a detective. But then he, do you remember the one that, and I don't know, maybe that was Hawaii that they did, but I do remember that series where he worked as, he was still working as a lifeguard during the day and he was a detective by night.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I can't remember if that had a separate show or if that was part of this. No. He was a lifeguard. He was actually he played his lifeguard character, but he did detective work at night. So I don't remember if that was Baywatch Hawaii or if there was another, because I'm pretty sure there was a couple spinoffs of the original Baywatch. One being Baywatch Hawaii, and I'll have to double check because I know there was a short series where he played his character from Baywatch, but he did detective work at night. And that was before. Yeah, Knight Rider was.
So they Baywatch Hawaii.
Thank you. Baywatch Nights.
Baywatch Hawaii of 1999 and 2001. That was a debut of. That was his first role as Jason Momoa on any kind of TV
right,
or movie.
But that was the spinoff. That was the spinoff of the original because
that was the spinoff of the original one.
Right, because the original was still going, and then they
tried to do. You also have to remember
Nights in there too.
He like basically the same years. He was right after those at Baywatch Hawaii. He was on Stargate SG-1.
Okay, see, I knew there was a couple of years that they did Baywatch Nights.
Yeah, and then he was Stargate SG-1 right afterwards. I ran right after that.
Who, Jason Momoa?
Yes. He was on Stargate.
Jason Momoa was not on Baywatch Nights, though.
No, I said Baywatch Hawaii.
Yeah,
I don't remember Baywatch Nights.
It was there. It was only a couple of years, like Hawaii. It was only a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garner and Ryan helped him as Mitch Buchanan was a PI by night, but he was a lifeguard by day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jill. See, that's why I love Jill. She comes up with the facts. But anyways, so you guys got you got this. You got the Carnival Miracle. It's almost the same characteristics. And a lot of the ships from now I do want to talk about, I think we'll bypass the rest of these because a lot of these are the same one. You got the Carnival Freedom, you got the Glory, and that's Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
You got the Luminous, that is in San Francisco.
I have to remember which. I did go on Carnival. Let me think.
You got the Magic, which is Miami. You got the Dream, which is out of Galveston. You got Panorama. Now, Colonel, let's see. Here's what's interesting that some of these are actually being moved around over the next few years. Right now, it's in Port Canaveral during the winter and spring seasons, but during the summer, it goes through New York fall seasons, summer and fall seasons. Yeah, Conquest was one. Horizon, that Horizon is out of Miami. I do know that because that's still present out of Miami. Carnival Firenze, that's Long Beach, California. And then you got the XL class, which is the Mardi Gras. That's out of Port. Did you do this one, Richard? The Mardi Gras?
Let me think. No, let me think. So when I went on Carnival, that was 2010. It was not Enchanted. Because there is no Enchanted on Carnival. That's Princess Enchanted. I just went on Princess Cruise Line.
Conquest. Yes, Conquest is out of Miami because they got a few. They got three
What
or
comes
four.
out of Seattle then? Because I was in that 2010 in Seattle.
What comes out of Seattle? I haven't seen. Let's see. I do know Carnival Luminosa because that goes to Alaska summer. Seattle Carnival Miracle.
I think it was the Miracle. Yeah.
The Miracle. Well,
Miracle can be Western because it was San Francisco.
It's going back to Seattle in the summer of 2026. It's one of those that get moved around from.
Yep. So that was the one that I went on before.
There, Seattle Carnival Spirit, which is Alaska summer seasons, but then in the winter it goes to Mobile, Alabama. Because I think it was you were telling me, or
it could have been the
somebody
Spirit.
was talking to me.
It could have been the Spirit.
Somebody was talking to me about it. I think it was you that was telling me that one is the one that goes up there. Somebody was telling me that when it comes to the winter seasons, it's there's one that goes from Alaska down to around, and I can't remember which one they were telling me.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the one I went on. I don't remember
Carnival Vista. That's Port Canaveral.
But when I did it, they didn't have a regulation on not being able to smoke while you're in the where you're doing the gambling,
right?
And that was the only way to walk past that area. So you had to walk through the smoke to get to the opposite end of the ship.
That is all of the Carnival ships, pretty much.
Now,
at least the one that up till now,
the one Celebration. I don't know about the Jubilee.
I don't know about the Jubilee.
They have a room for smoking, but it's not. You're not allowed to smoke on almost any of the casino except for that one room, and it's closed off with the air.
Well, that's the Princess, but the Carnival.
Yeah. I don't know about Carnival, but they could have stepped up the regulation because of secondhand smoke.
And there's no telling because I don't know enough about the Jubilee. And Jubilee,
I don't know either.
Jubilee is the one that just came out. Jubilee was the one they just christened last year.
Yes, it was.
Jubilee is the one that comes out of Galveston that they just
and it's the largest Carnival ship that there is, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is the largest. Now they do have.
She is from Texas. I think she has a Texas star on the front of her bow.
But now here comes some transfers. In fact, Golden Princess, which was from the Golden Princess Cruise Lines.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing. Princess Cruise Lines is part of the Carnival.
Yes.
Carnival company. So
it's a higher brand of Carnival,
right.
But really, I don't know. Yeah.
The Adventure, the Encounter, they're all being transferred from the Princess. Now you've got
look at what Jill said.
Have not been named yet.
Yeah.
But you've got 2 XL classes coming out. You've actually got 3 between 2033 and so you've got 1, 2.
It's not bad,
3.
but I know Disney has more ships coming out during that time.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you've got 5 Carnival ships coming out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Of course, then you got.
Then you got Holland America or MSC. Would be nice, something like that.
And that's the thing. They scrapped one Mardi Gras, and they still got another ship called the Mardi Gras. Now,
yep.
They did the same thing with the Jubilee. The original Jubilee was scrapped early in the early 2000s, and yet now they got a ship called the Jubilee.
Dave, that ship was it was older Carnival ship. I don't think it's running anymore.
Right. But now they have a new Jubilee, and they have an updated version
of the name off of it, and they call it some Olympic fleet commander or something like that look like now?
Well, now they but they still
Olympics.
have an updated Mardi Gras. They have a more newer version of Mardi
They're
Gras.
gonna keep their names. They're not gonna.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're scrapping the older ships, but they
it's not the
transferred some of
names.
those newer. But the names they transferred to some of the
Yeah.
newer ships.
Why not? Because
So in Holland
the
America,
names are the ones that is copyrighted,
really
not
like.
the ship itself.
What about Holland America, Jill?
She's thinking about going to Holland America.
Holland
as
America,
the ship,
Holland.
the ship
Here's
line.
the crazy thing about it: Holland America is actually with
Mid to high.
Cunard, Princess. No, Holland America is actually with Cunard.
Yeah,
Celebrity.
they're Cunard company. Yeah,
yeah, they're another.
That's why you don't see them in the U.S. Cunard is not in the U.S. at all. That's Holland America.
Cunard does. They're not based in the U.S., but they actually do some traveling from the U.S.
I heard about that, but I haven't seen any. So,
but they do. That's because they do more of the transatlantic.
Yeah,
they do more of the transatlantic cruise lines because they're based out of somewhere southern UK.
Oh, okay. Disney hasn't had to do that yet.
No, they probably never will either. They might.
Well, yeah,
I don't think
what
they
is
have.
their oldest ship? Okay, Disney's somewhat still new. So you're looking at Disney Magic, I think, isn't it?
So she's been on 3 Holland America cruises, 2 in Alaska, and the old Rotterdam in 1986.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Nice. But yeah, and here's my goal for this. I was thinking about doing a vacation, a cruise for my birthday this year. I may postpone it.
Yeah.
I may postpone it because I really want to do the Baltimore trip.
Yeah.
Unless my business for some reason takes off. And like I said, I'm hoping it does take. I mean, I don't expect it to blow up, but I'm hoping it takes off a little bit when I do finally get the website up. If that's the case when it happens, then because
exactly.
I'm trying to write a budget.
Jill said,
26 years compared to Carnival, late 60s, early 70s.
What was the first ship that Disney had? Well, I know they had the red. What was that? The red box or red something? The red ship that was officially Disney, but it wasn't officially Disney. It was a different cruise line. Lended it out.
The first one, Disney.
What was the Disney's first ship? Because that one might be getting up in age right now.
It was a red, but I can't remember because I know it was the first one.
You know what
the
I'm
first
talking
red box one. The first red box one was 1998, I think.
Yeah.
So that's really quite interesting. The big red boot.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the red big boot or the red boat?
Boat. That says boat.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was right. Disney Magic is the oldest ship.
Yeah. The Disney Magic was the first one that they transferred or redone or something. I don't know if
they did not have to use another ship for. I know a lot of people.
You know what's weird?
I know a few people that I've met on the Disney cruise ships that have been on the big red ship. It's a rarity almost.
I've never been on a big red ship. Oh wait,
they don't have them anymore.
Cruise. Hell, I haven't been on a Disney cruise.
Oh, you should.
It's like Jill said. It's darn expensive.
Okay, Dave. It's unparalleled.
Even for
There's nothing else like it. I would recommend going.
I'm not sure because I actually
put it this, Dave. it's just Disney has the theming. All the rest have
Here's my thing.
better
After
food,
seeing-
maybe better entertainment. There's things that
Well,
Disney can
it
improve
depends.
on. I agree.
Here's the thing. After I would agree with you, and when I was looking for my birthday things, the first one I looked at was Disney.
Yeah.
But since I've been on that tour on the MSC Escape or Seascape, now I'm probably looking at MSC or Royal Caribbean.
And that MSCs run a little bit more than what Disney runs for a price.
Not
very
MSC.
little. You're talking about a little tweak.
Well, here's the thing. If I can get my CLIA and my AI IATA card, that makes a big difference for a travel agent.
Yeah, a travel agent. You're talking about a whole new game.
You get a little bit more perks with being a travel agent, and that's what I want. I want to start being able to use my. On the Big Red Boat, Premier was licensed to provide Disney's characters on a ship. It ended in 1990. Yep. There you go.
So from 1985 to 1993 is when Disney used the Big Red ship.
Right. But they show it. They share the
Big Red Boat.
But they really weren't into the cruise line thing. They were just sharing their characters as well.
Until 1995 when they pushed out the Disney
Magic.
But
then they pushed out the Disney Magic. And
so then after that, it kind of blew up.
Legitimately, Disney is
everyone wants to do it.
Legitimately, Disney is still the youngest of all the cruise lines.
It is. And one of the more expensive ones, too.
I mean, Howland, Cunard.
They have to be doing something correct then. I'm saying if they're
Cunard,
still
around. The thing about Cunard actually is part of the White Line Company.
Yes.
That actually built the Titanic. So that company technically has been in existence for
thousands of years. Yeah.
Hundreds
of years at least.
Because they've been doing it and they based it off, but they've been doing it since the 1940s or early. Because I don't think
might be interesting to figure that out.
I need to look at that. I can't remember. I've forgotten what it was now, but it'll be interesting when we get to Cunard, especially if because Cunard is it's part of Howland. I want to say, is it part of Princess? What the hell am I doing? I can sit here and look at it. Duh.
Okay, the Cunard line was funded in 1840. Yeah, the Cunard line started in 1840.
Didn't I say about 1940? I said about 1840. That's right, because it was the White Line. It was part of the White Line. It was part of the White Line that controlled the Titanic and
He was.
And they, believe me, I think
back in the day,
after when the Titanic sunk, I'm pretty sure they realized do never ever put on a cruise ship that it won't sink.
Oh. Well, you have to hand it to them for being the biggest ship when what did go out. So they still had that going for them.
Yeah. Oh crap! I got to get into the MSC. In fact, I think that's the one that I'm having issues. I got to call them again. I never did get that straightened out because I still have to finish Viking. I got a lot of training to do. I think I may be up tonight doing some. I may be up. Yeah, but they based their and that may be true. That may be true. But I do know that they based a lot of their services today are based off of the White Star Line. The way they handled customer things on the Titanic and that, that is how Canard now does it with their training for their people. I still have to get that finished. I got to get that fixed out.
Really, if you really want to talk about it, Cunard is not the oldest cruise line
No,
that
it's
is still
not.
going.
No, it's not.
It is P&O is the oldest. And I've seen a P&O.
Let's see. Here we go. Here's where I'm talking. I can look at it now. Booking, marketing. MSC Masters. I think.
Yeah. 1837. Yep. Not by much for the. It was only separating the other cruise line, the Cunard, from that is only about 40 years, 30 years, not even that. 1840. No, not even that. 8 years, roughly. Gets even closer. That's how close those were. Yep. And I think I seen the Britannia, if I remember correctly. It was docked next to my ship in Curacao, if I remember correctly.
So MSC, they must have taken that training session down.
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
Who?
You.
Well, I'm trying to find something right now, but
okay.
it's some of, and I'm trying to look under my travel things is what I'm trying to do, because I know Celebrity is with
Yeah. So, by the way, the P&O is also Carnival. It's this subsidiary of Carnival. It's before Carnival started.
Which one?
P&O. It's owned by the
yeah,
same
P&O,
group.
but P&O is still kind of exists, but it's only in Europe.
I've seen P&O. I've seen P&O ships.
They do, but I think they more operate out of Europe than they do anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't see them in the U.S.
The Carnival Cruise Line is the main function in within that group. It is actually the Carnival Cruise. I can't remember what they call it.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, you got Carnival Cruise Lines, but it's called Carnival something. That is the mother, which is the mother.
Oh, there you go.
Of that group.
I did not know that Carnival acquired the P&O
there
cruise
you go.
ships.
Thank you, Gil. That's what I was trying to tell you. Yes, that's what I was telling you.
There you go.
There's what I was trying to tell you.
That explains a little bit more. It did go under, but a different company took it over.
Yeah, Celebrity is Royal. Celebrity is
Caribbean.
MSC.
Celebrity is Royal Caribbean. Yeah.
Yes.
I believe Royal Caribbean's a higher priced.
Celebrity is
a higher service than it.
Actually, Celebrity is a higher. higher one than Royal Caribbean.
Oh, you think?
Yes, it is.
It's just I think it just I'm in higher, but
it actually it is a little
costs
bit
more to
higher
get
than the
into.
Royal.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't think it's much higher than Royal, but
Oh.
it is because the Celebrity is more of a high, like a
Huh.
I'm going to say it probably like a rich type person living type of cruise.
Yeah.
Man, I'm losing where are all my entrances to this crap? This is not good. Oh, I know where it is. Thank you. I know where I'm going to. One source. Here you go. I know that's what I was trying to think of. Cunard, Howland American Line, Princess, and Seabourn are all under one umbrella. That's what I was trying to think of. Hey, where did Richard go to? We lost Richard. He must have had to go because it's 5 o'clock. He probably had to go eat. All right, guys. Wow. Yeah, Celebrity is especially our ages. Yep. I would agree with that, Jill, and that's quite true. What are you talking about? You're in the wrong chat. Okay. I think you got the wrong mod chat, Jonathan. As far as I know, you haven't been. Anyways. Huh. Jonathan saying he is having a problem. I don't know if don't know what's going on. Okay, we're going to keep going a little bit here, guys. See if Jonathan can pop in. I need to check something. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Nobody hasn't been disbanded. Jonathan still had a blue wrench the last I knew on all my channels. So what? Hold on. I don't see you. I don't even see you in the chat. Come into my chat. Jonathan, come into my chat and let me see what's going on. I got a stream going now. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it's in the mod chat. I need to see which one he's talking about. I don't see his chat. No. Did somebody boot him? No, he's right. What the hell is going on? I'll have to fix it. Wow, what the hell is going on? What did somebody do? Damn. Now I'm gonna have to fix this and find out what the heck somebody did something and I'm not sure what happened. Settings, community. I gotta try to figure out what's going on. He still got his mod. Why in the heck is he hidden? What did somebody do? Animated defaults. God, I need to find out how to general channel advanced settings. I'll have to look at it, Jonathan. I don't know. Did somebody do something that I'm not aware of? That's what I want to know. And now I can't figure it out. What the heck? And I'm not seeing it. Damn, what is going on that I cannot see it? He's like he's invisible. And I don't know why. He can say things, and I see what you're saying, but he is hidden for some reason. Okay, what the hell is going on? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's beyond my he's not on the hidden. He's not on hidden user, so I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at the automated filters. He's not hidden. Hey, Dean. Can somebody tell Jonathan in the chat? Damn it. This is pissing me off. I can't figure out what's going on. You're not hidden. You are not hidden. At least not on that channel, you're not hidden. Let me check. I'm going to have to check the other channels that are. Stand by. I know you're not hidden on the one channel. Let me get into the studio. Okay. I don't know how he got put on hidden user. Tell Jonathan. Gobble, gobble. You should be. Jonathan, you should have your blue wrench. Why don't you have your. Okay. Now you should have your blue wrench too. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you should have your blue wrench too, Jonathan. I don't know what the heck happened. I re-wrenched them. I don't know how, but somebody somewhere along the way put you on hidden user. Do not know how. Yep. Problem fixed. I didn't hide you. What? Why would I hide you? I don't know what happened. That's easy. I'm fixing now. Oh, community. Actually, on this channel, problem is there's too many Jonathan tongues. I don't know what happened. No, it's not. Yeah, it was the other channel. It was actually the travel channel that you were stuck on. This one, I don't think you ever were a managing moderator. Because when I designed it, you never did get back with me, I don't think. But you should be. Why are you showing? Now, why are you not showing up on? Why are you not showing up on a moderator? Standard, at least. What is going on? Everybody's getting knocked out. Okay, she's back. Where the hell is Jonathan Chong? Okay, now I gotta fix this, guys. This is getting to be too much. That's not the right Jonathan Chong. The problem is, yeah, I know, but I cannot find you, Jonathan. That's the problem. This computer, I'm trying to get you back where you should be, and it's not even letting you. Why isn't it not finding you? Okay, let me do something here. Come out of this, close. Let me come back in the community. Nope. Settings, community. Let me see if it added you yet. It's not even showing you as a regular moderator. Jonathan, do me a favor. Go out and come back in. Yeah, go back out and come in. Let me see what's going on. I may have to do one thing. That's the problem. There's too many of you Jonathan Chongs. That's like too many Davids. Thank you, Jay. No, I don't. I need it on the. Hold on. I'll have to do it this way. Somebody's trying to tick me off tonight, legitimately. Who is royally teeing me off? Okay. Come on. Now, don't anybody move. I don't know if that'll help or anything. I physically need Jonathan Chong's URL number. Ah, I did it again. Damn it. Trying to get this. Oh boy. You want to talk about okay. Now, why am I not finding Jonathan's? Fudgel. I need his URL. There's so many Jonathan Chongs out, it's going to take me a while to find it. Never mind. I think I got you. Yeah, but it's hard to do it from there, Jeannie. But I think I got him. If I'm right, I'm going to check something. Okay, I got the right one. I can copy. Now I can do it right. Got it. You're now a moderator. Yes, I'm in. That's where I'm doing it all, Jonathan. Or Dean. Yeah, I'm in the community settings of the YouTube. Jonathan, you are now moderating. You are now a managing moderator on this thing, so you should be good again. No, we got everybody fixed now. Everybody's where they're supposed to be. Yes, you should. If you click on somebody, don't kill them. But if you click on somebody, you have the managing moderator powers, as well as Paul, Stephanie, and Molly for this channel. And I'm saving it, and we are good. Wow, talking about a headache. I don't know how you ended up in the hidden section. You got to stop getting yourself hidden, Jonathan. You got to stop getting yourself hidden. All good. Problem is there's too many Jonathan Chongs. It took me a while to find yours. I didn't realize there's that many Jonathan Chongs in the YouTube land. Well, yeah, I knew how to fix it. I just didn't know where he ended up. He ended up hidden somehow, Dean. That's why I couldn't find him. Yeah, if somebody ain't nobody should be banning anybody or putting anybody on a hidden. There's only four people, 5 of us that can put a user on hidden, and that's my managing moderators and me. And the only one that can totally block a user would be me, or ban them actually. Don't even start there, Jonathan. I can put you. I can demote you real quick. All right. Well, no, the good thing is we got you fixed. You're off of hidden. I don't know what happened because you had your blue wrench this morning on the other channel earlier. Yeah, well, you and your ghost better be careful. Now I got to find something to watch. As soon as Jason Thibodeau, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. And there goes our good friend. There's Mama D. So heads up when you have to hide somebody or delete somebody, people, watch what you're doing, mods. I don't know how that happened. I mean, that could have been any one of us, including me, that might have done that. But whatever it is, we got them fixed. But we did get him fixed, so that's the good thing. He's fixed. He's got his wrench, and he's good. He can't go bad mouthing me in secrecy anymore. I know it could have been doing something I was doing, and it ended up hitting. I don't know. All I know is he's fixed. He's got his wrench. And quit trying to play games and quit trying to play hidden go seek and ghost there, Jonathan. I will be watching you. Remember, I'll become Raz. I will be watching you. I will be watching you. And he never did. No, it wasn't you, Debbie. I don't know who it was. It could have been something I did when I was working in the studio earlier. I was working on It actually could have been it. It actually could have been me when I was working in the YouTube studio earlier. But we got him. He's all good. He's all good. So, all right. Hey! No, you don't blame me either, because I don't know how it happened. Maybe it was Jonathan so that he could blame. Maybe he could come in here and be a ghost and start trouble. That's what it is. I think Jonathan did it to himself. Yeah, that's what it is. It was Jonathan. He did it to himself. All right, now that I can come back to the main screen. And now that I can do this, I can do Mr. Wilson. What? Yeah, but it wasn't on this channel. You should be all. In fact, you know what? While I'm looking at that, let me check that other channel while I'm thinking of it. Community, no, settings, community. Nope, you're still good. What? What am I doing? I didn't do anything. Well, you're okay now because we've got you back on here for this channel too. I don't know how you ended up on hidden, but we got it all fixed, and you're fine on the one channel. You are fine on the one channel, and EM74. Good evening. How's the travel world over on Tinkerbell? If pull the camera down. What are you kidding? I'm playing Mr. Wilson. There we go. Happy New Year's, EM74. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Have a great night, Dean. Have a great night. Yeah. Well, guys, you got to understand, I'm not. It's the place I have. I have no choice with the lights behind me. You mean this eye? Eye. You meant that eye, Debbie? You said hi. Oh, you want the I thing. Okay. Happy New Year, EM74. Good to see you, buddy. It's good to see EM74 in here. I do see him on. It's good to see him. I see him quite a bit when I go over to Tinkerbell's, traveling with Tinkerbell. She does a good job of traveling too on cruises and everything else, and she's got a good channel herself. If you guys really want to see some interesting content, go check out Traveling with Tinkerbell. All right. Does anybody want to come in and hang out for a while? Jonathan, Debbie? Got to get my headset back on. It's where I listen to things. If any of the mods would like to come on, I believe, did I posted the link in there? Oh, wait, nope. Hold on. You just got back downtown. Okay. Yes, thank you, Debbie. Traveling with Tinkerbell. She does a good job in herself, and I know EM74 is always in there. And it's quite a bit. So how you doing, EM74? Have a good night, Jill. Well, any of the mods that would like to come in, I'm posting the link in the thing. So if you'd like to come on for a little bit, the link is in the mod chat. Not going to go much longer, but how's the EM74? Did you have a good New Year, buddy? Yeah, you're still in your PJs looking grungy right now. Well, okay. Just wanted to give anybody a chance that wanted to come on to hang out, to come hang out. I mean, obviously, I didn't even expect to go this long, but we were having a good conversation, and then we got into the Jonathan Chong situation, which, yes. And of course, again, though, I got to do this, guys. we will be back in a minute. Speaking of which,
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's travelwy. It's Cantrell Country's travelwy, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country travelwy, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
good evening, guys. Thank you. Nope. Who's going anywhere, Jonathan? I was playing my commercial. Actually, I need to reach out. EM74. Do me a favor. When you talk to Tinkerbell, tell her she can find me on. Does Tinkerbell have an IG? I need to reach out to her. I wouldn't mind getting her over here on my channel. I know she has a great channel. I need to get her over here. Yes, and then if you can put the travel leaders the agent profile on there, Jonathan. But happy New Year, EM74. Yeah. But yeah, can you let Tinkerbell know? I would love to reach out to her. Wouldn't mind getting her on the cruise line show, because I know she does a lot of cruises and travel stuff too. And I know you are a moderator for her. So I haven't seen anything from her lately. But so, all right, guys. Hopefully, you guys will catch the replay earlier. We were just having fun, and then Jonathan, we ended up having that issue with Jonathan. That's why we're running quite a bit over tonight. I do encourage you to definitely go check out. I definitely encourage you to go check out the early portion of the show. We were talking about the different ships and the Carnival Cruise Lines, breaking down the ships, showing some of the pictures of what ships are in the fleet. And so I definitely encourage you to definitely check it out. Don't be surprised if I don't do a late night hangout tonight, guys. If Dad Builds does not go tonight, and I don't know if he is scheduled to go tonight or not. He usually does. But if he don't, I may do a late night hangout on the other channel. So, all right. With that, guys, I'm going to say, from the world of the Disney Magical Theme Park, or as my let me rephrase that. As my slogan says, let the Cantrell Country traveling with Tinkerbell. Good evening, guys. This is the link that Debbie put in for earlier. I encourage you guys to go check her out. I do watch her when she comes on. I'm glad Ian74 must have said something. I wouldn't mind if when you get time, Tinkerbell, wouldn't mind reaching out to you and getting you to come on my travel show. I know you work with Expedia. I am my own personal travel agency. I work with a hosting company. But I wouldn't, you're welcome, Tinkerbell. I wouldn't mind getting you to come on. And I know you do a lot, and I do a lot of I do my cruise shows on Thursday night. So I wouldn't mind having you on as a guest or maybe a co-host coming on so often. But welcome to my channel. Okay. I can either, do you have an IG or can I reach you on Instagram or if you do, or if you need to, you can always reach into me on IG at Space Mountain or Dave's Disney Dreams. Okay. But welcome to the channel. Again, guys, I encourage you guys to go see her because she does a good job. And like I said, if you don't, I know you guys trust me, but like I said, EM74, he popped into one of my shows one time, and I see him from so on, and I definitely see him in the Traveling with Tinkerbell, and she does a good job with others. And so we will get her on, and that. So anyways, guys, I think that will be all for tonight. I usually don't go this long, but thanks to Jonathan giving me a headache and having to fix things. It definitely went well over definitely went over the time. But that's okay. When you're having fun in this community, and I know a lot of us come from the Disney community as well, you never know what's going to happen. But like I said, I do encourage you to go check out the first hour and 20 minutes as we talked about the different the ship fleet for Carnival Cruise Lines. I do want to encourage you guys, be on the lookout. I am working on getting another cruise line to come into the show to do an interview. I have to reach out to him. I have to confirm because I know I set it up, but I have to go back and look through my emails to confirm it with him. And it was from, I can't remember which one it was. I'll have to look. They said they would do it, so we will definitely have another cruise line coming up, hopefully fairly soon, as I can arrange the day and the time, which will be at 6 p.m. So if anybody don't have any other questions, I do encourage you to reach out to me, especially if you're traveling. I can help you with domestic, international, and cruises. So right now I'm at home. That's a long story. I'm in a temporary home, Tinkerbell. My house was destroyed by a hurricane earlier this year, or actually August of last year. I can actually now say last year since it's 2025 now. And I've been in limbo from moving around from place to place in a temporary place until I can eventually get a new house, which will be hopefully somewhere. So a lot of my live streams I actually have 2 channels. I actually do, this is my travel agency travel that I push out my travel agency on this channel, and then I have a Disney channel that I use. Because I talk about, I actually talk about regular traveling. I love to travel to historical places and that, particularly around the country, like national parks, Gettysburg. And so I actually do that. But a lot of the people you see in here, Tinkerbell, comes from the Disney channel or Disney community that we have. There's a lot of Disney vloggers that vlog from Disneyland, Disney World, and a lot of us have combined, and we've got a good community in there. So I do what's called Dave's. Oh, thank you. I mean, I do this for my personal business because I'm working on it, like I said, like you, where you work with Expedia. I work with a hosting agency, and I am my own travel agency. Yeah, there you go. I think I've seen you around, and I'm pretty sure. Do you know Pete McDevitt? Have you seen the Pete McDevitt show? I swear so it's going to be interesting to get you on here. Maybe we can get you to be a regular host, because I know a lot of us love traveling. There's a lot of us in here that want to do cruises. And I know the thing. So, and I don't know. I think Pete McDevitt might have pushed your channel out once or twice. I could be wrong. I don't know, Jonathan or Debbie, if you both, either one of you are in here. Yes, Pete is. You know what? That guy has gone through so much, but he promotes. As much as he does, he is such an awesome person that, I mean, he pushes out. It don't matter if it's a big channel or a small channel. He pushes. Yeah, I thought he did, Debbie. Thank you. I thought I saw Traveling with Tinkerbell. That might be. And I knew I see the name. And when EM74 came into one of my shows one night, I think that's how I connected it after. He really is. He really is. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan, for putting out Pete's channel. Because he does everything. He does sports. He does Disney. He does, a lot of different content, and he's a tremendous guy. Listen, join the party. This channel is just starting to grow. So I'm right there. I'm actually trying to get my other channel to grow to 1,000. I mean, I'm now up to 567 on that channel. So yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's so many different people, and then there's so many of us people that love to travel out there to do channels. It makes it hard. It makes it hard. And I'm like Pete. He helped pave the way for me. I've had others that have helped pave the way for me. So now, as I'm trying to build and grow, I try to give back and help other people as well. I mean, I could reach out to you now if you'd like to come on for a little while. I'd be doing nothing but sitting. So. Yeah, in fact, I think I just found you on Instagram, if that's the Instagram. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. I use StreamYard. In fact, if you'd like to come on for a little while, let me do it this way. We might as well make this into a, if I got you right, and I think I got you right, I'm sending the link to you now if you'd like to come on for a little bit, and we can, yep, I am definitely on StreamYard. I guess we're going to turn this into a double feature, guys. Talked about cruise lines earlier, and now we're going to talk with a fellow travel agent and travel connoisseur like a few of us. So I don't know what this may end up going into about 3 to 3. Probably won't go much longer, but we'll bring her on for a while. And have a good night, Debbie. I'm sure Jonathan will hang around, and I'm sure we'll have a few other mods that'll pop in, and this won't be the only time we'll have Tinkerbell on. So please go get some rest, Debbie, and take care of yourself. I know you've been working hard on your house today, so. Ooh, I do need to reach out to you tomorrow, Debbie. I don't know if you're still here. I do need to reach out to you, so and see how the list. Yeah, she needs to get some rest. I need to talk with you and see how the list is coming for the links, because I'm about to kick into full gear on reaching out to some more cruise lines. So. And obviously, we're going to want to keep traveling with Tinkerbell's link in there. I'm pretty sure you probably got that one, but yeah. But go get some rest. All right. Yep. Go get some sleep. I'm just waiting to see if she's going to come on, and we'll talk with her for a few minutes. And so if everybody will bear with me, guys, I think Traveling with Tinkerbell is going to come on. So we'll talk with her for a few minutes. And because, like I said, she's got a good channel, and I've been trying to watch some of her videos, and I highly encourage you guys to check her out. She does a great job, and it just tremendous job. And I know, like I said, oh, speaking of Tinkerbell, there she is.
Hey! I'm in a different side of the house. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can really hear you.
Okay, great. How are you?
Not good. Or I'm good.
How's everybody doing? Everybody's doing good?
Yeah, I mean, we got a few people left. I mean, I started at 6:20, so a lot of people were here for, like I said, a lot of what I do is the cruise lines on this
Right.
specific show, and then all of a sudden, like, one of my mods who says he couldn't get in, you can see it that he would say something, but the chat couldn't see it because somehow he's one of my managing moderators for this channel and the other channel, and somehow somebody put him on the hidden list. So I had to go find his URL, put it in, take him off the hidden list. So that's why we're so long. But since you come in, it's nice to, I mean, and I was telling them about your channel, because I know I've come into your channel a few times and watched you, and you do a great job with your stuff. And I know you're like me, you're a travel agent where you work with Expedia.
Right.
I work with a hosting agent, but I am my own business.
How long have you been doing your travel business?
A little over, probably about a little over a year and a half.
Okay.
But I've had to slow down. I've had to slow down during that time too, because in the same time I lost my mom, my dad, my house.
Oh, wow.
So I have not had time to really focus on getting it built
Right.
and put out there. So I'm trying, I'm like anybody else, putting it out there any way I can.
Yeah, I've been doing travel with Expedia. Like, this is my 4th year. So it's been great. I can't complain. And now I have YouTube, so it's even better now.
Yes, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, because right now I've got the only exposure I'm really good. I had it out on on Facebook, but it got hacked, so I had to shut down my personal page and the travel page. So now I'm waiting a while, and then I'll develop a professional page for.
Right.
I just got to find somebody that's better at it, because when it comes to some of the social media,
So what are your goals for your YouTube channel this year, Dave?
Obviously with the Disney, it's to do what I normally do. Love for the Disney and talk about that. But my big focus is on getting this channel to grow, to reach out to people that, don't know me, to push my business. So, I don't know.
When you can, I'm sorry. Whenever you can, give me a call. Because I want to share something with you that might be able to assist you with that.
Okay.
I'll send you my information.
Okay. Yes. And I'll do the same thing. I'll send you my information, but we'll do it through IG. So it's private.
Yeah, that's fine.
Obviously,
that's not a problem.
Obviously, we're both smart enough not accept our business information. I mean, the phone number you actually see is my business line. So I don't care about that. That's what it's out there for.
Right. That's the one I sent you, is my business number and my email address. But yeah, whenever you come to my channel, put your channel out there. I have a link that you can put it. You just hashtag TWT and it'll automatically put your channel out there.
Well, now that I know that, that's okay, because I also respect people's channel. I won't do that.
Oh no, I always tell everybody. I tell everybody that comes to my channel, you have a YouTube channel, put yourself out there, because that's how you grow in the community, and you get exposure to other channels.
Yep.
I didn't even know you had a channel.
Yeah, I actually got two. I do Disney because that's where I started, was with Disney.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, why couldn't I do this? And as my parents were getting sick, I do love to travel.
Okay.
And, I love traveling to historical places, national parks, which I haven't done quite yet. They're on my bucket list to do before I croak. Obviously, but so then I started this channel to help build the business, and but like you said, Pete, you've talked to Pete once or twice.
Yeah.
And if you've ever watched his things, he pushes out other channels, and he's helped me a lot.
That's
behind the scenes. We've talked a lot. I've actually, I've gotten to meet a lot of these people in the parks. I mean, we do meetups for the Disney community. That's how much the Disney exploded.
Oh no, the Disney community is huge. I actually,
it is.
A couple of months ago, I'm going to say maybe September, and maybe either September, October, I met Kyle Paulo at Epcot.
There you go. Well, see, there you go. And if you look around, he's not the only one. I mean, you got Corey Meets World, Resort TV 1.
Yeah. Paging Mr. Morrow. You got Morrow out there.
Nate is a great guy. I've never personally met him, but Nate is an awesome guy.
They just came off. They just got off the Treasure.
Who did? Oh, Paging Mr. Morrow?
No, JoJo and Kyle Paulo. They just got off the Treasure this Saturday or Sunday, something like that.
See, Jonathan said Kyle's a good. Yeah, he seems like it. I've really got to go explore him, because some of these guys. Well, JoJo is one of the OGs of the Disney community.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Paulo, and everybody knows who Tim Tracker is. Tim Tracker is definitely one of the OGs.
Right.
Resort TV One isn't too far behind them. They've been there for a while.
Look.
Oh, sweet. Well, so see, maybe I'll get to come down there and we'll run into each other at the park. So
I know. That'd be awesome.
I actually live in North Florida. So I'm like 2.5
Okay.
hours in North. I'm like 2.5 hours north of Orlando. So
Yeah, whenever you want to meet at one of the parks, you got my number. I'll send you all my info, and then maybe we can connect and meet up at the park and stuff.
bingo. And like I
Definitely.
said, I mean, I tell my mods all the time, I said, if we get a creator in here that we know the channel is good, and I've watched you enough, I love your content and what you do,
Thank you.
especially as far as the travel stuff, I said, we will promote them. Now, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm going to be honest, I'm not one of the, and this is why I never put my channel out there until I respect other people's channels. You know, I respect their channels, so I will not promote myself. I don't do this sub for sub thing. I mean, I don't know if you all handle. I say this: look, go check out my content. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you're looking to travel, the information is usually put into the chat, and I show the commercial. So, you know, just reach out to me. I've got a travel profile through the Travel Leaders Network that I use. I'm actually working on a website, to be the honest truth. Once I get a website out there, that will be the big.
That's gonna be good. Yeah.
That'll be the one that helps my business grow.
Yeah, let me know whenever you want to come to the channel. Let me know, and we can set up something ahead of time so that we can bring you on and people get to know you, and hopefully that'll help you out a little bit.
Anytime. Same here. I would love to. You do so many cruises. I want.
Hopefully we did not lose Dave. Hello, Dave. I think we made it. We might have lost Dave for a little bit. Can anybody hear us or hear him?
This is my, I think this is my stuff. Like, he did a folder thingy that I saw.
Hello. I know. We lost Dave. Hello, Dave. Oh, yep. We definitely lost Dave. Can anybody hear me, or we're just waiting on Dave now?
This is the one he created.
No problem. I'll just wait here for a little bit. So how are you guys doing so far? How's your evening going? We got Hatbox here. Hello. We have Jonathan. Let me see who else. Hello, everybody. Hey, that's what we do. If one person cannot come, we'll continue the show. It's not a problem. I'm good with this call, with this kind of stuff. We have Debbie on here. So how you guys enjoy your New Year's? You guys had a good New Year's. What are your plans? Are you guys doing anything new this year? Any things that you guys want to try and get accomplished this year? I know I have one accomplishment. Well, I have a couple, but I have one. And I know for those of you that don't know me, I am from Traveling with Tinkerbell, and I have a YouTube channel, and I'm also a travel agent. And I'm trying to get to 100 people on my live stream by June. Hopefully, hopefully we will get there in due time. We will get there. I'm at a different side of my office today. Let me see. So hopefully you're going to be traveling to Japan. That's awesome. Today was a great live in Indiana, and our Northern Day, I was just one sugar. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, if I could tell you a little bit about me, I have been having a YouTube channel now for 1.5 years. I am a travel agent. I've been doing travel agency for 4 years. And I will be traveling to Europe. It's going to be my first Europe cruise and land tour come June. So I'm actually looking forward to that. And it's going to be on my channel as well, all of that good adventure, because all of the adventures have to be documented and put out there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So while we're waiting on Dave to come back, if anybody has questions that they want to know anything about me or my channel, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to talk about it. But I know this is Dave's channel, so I don't want to kind of take over. I'm just waiting for him to come back so that we can continue our chat. But yeah, I have met Kyle, Jojo. Oh, there he is. He's coming. Hello, Dave. I hold the fort for you.
Appreciated. I didn't expect. Well, the problem is where I'm temporarily at until I get my new home, doesn't have internet. I'm using somebody's, and I'm having to use my mobile hotspot on my phone, and I didn't realize the phone was that dead.
Oh,
until now. That's what happened. And welcome in Jerry Hatbox Ghost, another one of our good.
Yeah, I'm over here. I was chit-chatting with all of them while you were waiting on you.
That's perfectly good, because they better get used to seeing you. Listen, they better get used to seeing you on here. I mean, like I said. Here's my thing. When it comes to travel agencies, if people, the more each one of us connect with each other, the more we can help each other within
that is true.
That's what it is. The travel industry is about networking and helping each other. And
that is true. On your travel, do you only do cruises? Like you travel, do more like Disney and stuff like that, or do you do all of it?
I do all of it. International cruises. I try to focus on domestic, like Disney, the national parks and cruises, but I don't leave out international.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, if somebody said they wanted to go to Australia or go to Alaska or Atlanta, no problem. We'll get it. We'll get you.
I always said there's always plenty for everybody out there. Like, there's no need for competition or anything like that.
No, if everybody would help each other.
Yep. And the more you help each other, the better for you it is. And the more you network and people get to know you, the better for you it is. So it's always good to help everybody out there, because, we all started in the same place.
Yep. We all started somewhere. And Jerry, no, I did not freeze. My wife, I didn't realize my phone was that low on power, and my connection. It said, "This is what happens when you don't plug in."
But yeah, whenever you want to come to the channel, just send me a message. We can get something done. And whenever you need me to come onto yours, just let me know, and I'll make the time for you.
Or same vice versa. If you feel like you want to come on one of my Thursday night shows, just send me a thing. I love because I don't know what you do, but I actually I've actually had people come on from Carnival. I'm talking representatives, which I don't know how much they actually do, but I've actually gotten lucky from Carnival, Royal Caribbean. We just did Celebrity.
Okay.
And I've got another one that I've got coming on from a cruise line. So, I mean,
hey, that's awesome.
So
yeah, I'm trying to get into the Disney. I do a lot of Disney, but not as much as I want to when it comes to Disney. So I'm trying to work with my, business manager over at the Disney to see, what is it that I'm kind of like missing, or maybe just finding the people that want to go on Disney, because, Disney is a little bit more on the expense. So you got to find like those Disney people that want to go on Disney. We need to find that community of the Disney people.
I'm going to tell you now, you've got a whole heap of community. Come hang out with us in Pete's chat. Come hang out in my chat. There's a bunch of them, I guarantee
you. Definitely. I'm going to have to, I know Pete sent me an email. I'm going to reach out back to him again. And maybe we could do like a meet and greet or something, Yeah. So that'd be kind of cool.
And the thing is, you know what? If you ask him, he'll bring you on some of the shows, because he'll bring on content creators and something like that. And since you do a channel, he'll bring you on some of the shows. And I would talk to him because that would help brand you out within the our Disney community. And I'm telling you, you got like Jonathan, Jerry, they're all over the place in the other chats, you know. So,
nice.
And Debbie, and some of these guys are moderators for several channels, not just mine or Pete's, but they.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll network all together and see what we can help each other out.
I mean, and heaven knows,
I'm all for the helping hands.
and listen, you can tell Pete if you want to. If you need any confirmation, come talk to me because I've been in your chats and I've seen your work and I love it. And I'll confirm it for him and say, look, she's got a good channel. But like Debbie said, I know he's promoted you out to know. So he must know enough. And if he reached out to you, I'm going to tell you this. If Pete is reached out to you, he knows you're a good channel. So all you got to do is just reach back to him. And
I think let me see when did he reach out, because I know he reached out. Let me see. Hold on. He sent me an email back on November 23rd. And I replied back to him, but I'm gonna talk to him, to Pete McDevitt. I'm gonna send him another message to see if maybe we can reconnect and do something together.
Well, let me know if you don't get a hold of him. If you don't, I can reach out to him personally.
All right, sounds good. I'll let you know. Now that I got your IM and all of that, I'll send you all my info there.
Yes. In fact, I just followed you on Instagram, so yes. I mean, it'll be under Dave's Disney's Dream, which that's my main channel. That's the one that started off. In fact, I'm in the middle of rebranding that channel. So.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes, it was Space Mountain Dave. So you might some things you might see the old logo, but now I'm going more of the Marvel.
Okay.
On that one, but yeah. Well, Jerry, quit being a chicken and get on the show. Listen, Pete'll treat you right. And hello, David T. He's another one. You're talking about another one that loves Disney cruises. David T.
Oh,
he's a good guy, but he's also been on a few other cruise lines too. As David seemed to end up all over the place. I don't know why, but
I'm just texting you all of my information right now. So whenever you get a chance, just give me a call.
Reply. You got it. Or do you want me to call you, or do you want me to just text it back to you? Or?
No, you can call me. Call me whenever you get a chance, and we'll talk.
Okay. Yeah, let's set something up. I mean, I'm looking for people that can actually come on and help co-host that goes behind. Because like I said, I've gotten my feet wet. I mean, I actually, for the first time, and it was such a nice time to be able to do it as a travel agent. I actually got to take my first tour as a travel agent on the MSC Seascape.
The Seascape?
And it was just, I swore I wanted to hide somewhere and let him kidnap me. I didn't want to leave the ship. It's like going on a cruise.
Have you been on Icon yet?
Pumped up. Huh?
You haven't been on Icon yet?
Not yet.
What about Utopia of the Seas? You never been there either?
Nope.
Oh my God, Dave, we gotta get you on those.
I'm working on it. Like I said, I've had to take care of my parents for years, and I just started losing them in a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then when my house got hit by Hurricane Debbie, I got set back. It really.
Look at David T. He's like, MSC escaped to Disney Cruise Line. I actually have been on at the Disney Fantasy. I've been on the Fantasy for 7 days. I did a 7-day cruise on the Fantasy.
Oh, did you? Have you been on? So you haven't been on any? Of
I have not been on Wish or the New Treasures or anything like that yet.
And now they got some of these other new ones coming out, and now they all got about 4 or 5 ships coming out. I know Disney's got about 3 or 4 getting ready to come over the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Carnival
have 8 coming out.
Yeah, Carnival's got 8 ships getting ready to.
Celebrity has Excel coming out in November. We have Start of the Seas in
It's
August.
coming out later this. Yes, I was going to say Royal Caribbean's on it, and then I think they've got a few being built over the next few years as well.
Yeah, we have a couple of more ships coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, there's going to be a lot. There's going to be plenty of information for everybody to spread out on these cruise lines.
Let me tell you, David T, you're going to love the Fantasy. It's a beautiful ship in and out. They take care of those ships very nicely. I enjoyed it. I did the Fantasy about 5 years ago, and I had an amazing 7 days on it. Carnival brings out the new ship at the same rate Walmart opens the new.
Listen, David T, I'm going to tell you what I told other people earlier. You just don't downgrade Carnival. Yes, I understand a lot of their ships have had issues, and I know Tinkerbell probably knows what I'm talking about. And I mean, especially in the last couple of years, they've had storm damage, running into ships. We won't mention the ship's names, but there's been running into ports. So, I mean, they've had their share.
Fights on the Carnival.
But to be the honest, truthfully, it's still a good cruise line. Yeah. I love what Carnival does. I'm not saying it's the best. David T, I know. I'm picking on you, buddy. I'm picking on you. I'm just trying to make you a Carnival believer.
I know, right?
I'm trying to tell you, Carnival believer.
If David's going to go on Carnival, I suggest Celebration, Mardi Gras, the Jubilee, the newer ships.
But I will tell you this. I will say this, and I think I've heard you say it on your own travel. I've always told people that if it's your first cruise, take some of the smaller ones, because I know Carnival, and I have not heard any issues with those ships at all. 2 of their oldest ships in the fleet, the Elation, which I have been on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good small ship, but it's been operating since 1996, 97, somewhere there, and it is one of the oldest one. And then the Carnival Paradise out of Tampa,
right?
The 2 oldest in the fleet, but you never hear no problems with them. Now the only difference is they're the smaller ships. And they're 4 to 5 day cruises. But
I just got out of Carnival Paradise the first week of November. I was on the Carnival Paradise. Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
I liked it. It was very nice, very relaxing. It's a smaller ship. I'll be honest, Dave. What was weird is that I'm so used to the bigger ships because we travel a lot. And then when I got on the little ship, I'm like walking, and I said, "Oh, I'm already on the front of the ship."
It's like going from a Porsche to a Pinto.
Yeah, but it's like you walk.
It's like going from a Porsche to a Pinto.
And then you turn around and you're at the back real quick. And I'm like, wait a minute, like it's like you don't do exercise.
Oh, Jerry, that is not quite true. Okay, yes, they've had some issues with that too, but you can't blame Carnival for that. Unfortunately, that's human beings on doing things.
That's a different.
Whether it's by force, and unfortunately, whether it's by force and they've had a few issues where people, but either by force or choice, you can't. That could happen to any of the cruise lines, unfortunately.
Dave, I'm going to have to let you go because I have some family here that are visiting. But I'll check back with you. You got my number. So whenever you get a chance, just call me. I'm always available. And for those of you guys that don't know me, I'm traveling with Tinkerbell. You can always check me out on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and on Across the Wave at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. It was nice spending a little bit of time here with you, Dave. Yes, thank you so much.
It is. And like I said, you sent me your information. I think you sent me your information, right? So I will look at it and I will get back with you. And there's my partner channel, Bloomin' Cheesa. Just had. And is Jonathan still here, or did he sneak out?
I think he was around here a little bit ago.
He was still around somewhere. I was going to say, if one of my mods, Richard, I don't know if you can get it, but if we can get Traveling with Tinker's link and put it in there one more
Thank you
time
so
before
much.
we.
And again, Dave, whenever you come over to the channel, just put in your links out there, however many channels you have.
Okay,
So that people
I'll have to figure out how
and
to do
we'll
it. I
do-
know it's something to do with
Yeah.
the TWT thing.
Yeah, we'll do some collab together, and we'll try to help you guys out and help
Love
you
it.
out, grow your channel as well.
And vice versa. We'll try to get you out there. Thank you, Jonathan, for putting it in. There's the link.
And thank you
Guys,
so much
I'm
for the
telling you,
invite, Dave. I super appreciate it.
you're welcome. And I look
God
to having
bless,
you on
okay?
forward some more. Bye.
All right. God bless. Take you guys. Love you guys. To the
God
moon and
bless.
back. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And no, you're not seeing triple. It's because Jonathan came in causing havoc, which caused me to stay on an extra hour, which was a good thing because now I just made a connection within the travel industry. And now we got somebody new. If you want a video chat, Richard, I'll explain it to you in a little bit. Yes, it was a good thing because I was going to reach out to Tinkerbell anyways eventually. But her channel is quite good, guys. And so I recommend going to see it. But yeah, so now she's going to probably come in and help with some of the Thursday shows. So we're going to try to start collaborating and helping each other's channels out. So that's kind of a partner channel with this channel, just like you are with the Disney channel. We are going to grow, guys. We are going to watch this grow. I'm going to watch my business grow. And this 2025 is going to be good. And yes, I agree with Jerry. You are not off of that one. Carnival is a party boat. I will give you that one for sure. I was going to go on later tonight, but since I've been on 3 hours now, I highly doubt that'll happen. So with that, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for having fun. I hope you enjoyed the chat with Tinkerbell, and I'm glad she had fun talking with you guys, getting to know you guys a little bit. But Jonathan, thank you for holding down the fort, and I'll reach out to you in a little bit, Richard. If you want to talk the video, I'll fill you in on the details. It was a nice little connection I made, and EM74, who was in here, is part of this community. I see it. He pops in from. It's been a while, but he's popped in a couple of times to say hi and stop by, and it was good to see him after the new year. So hopefully we'll see y'all. But with that, guys, I'm gonna say. Don't forget, check out the other videos. If you ninja watch, thank you for ninja watching. Thank you all, everybody, for being here. If you watch the replay, thank you for watching the replay, guys. And I'm going to do this one more time, and then we'll cut out. I know you guys have all seen it, but we'll do this one more time since I'm still here.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's travelwy. It's Cantrell Country's travelwy, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's travelwy, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, guys. Again, thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a good night. Thank you, Jonathan, for putting that in there last night. Everybody have a great, great night. Hope to see you all soon. Don't forget, tomorrow, let's see, today's Thursday. Do not forget, tomorrow night we will have Friday Night Shenanigans on the Disney Channel. So you never know what's going to happen. you never know what we're going to do. We're going to actually start planning some 80s parties, from 80s trivia on different things like 80s trivia movies, 80s trivia music, things like that. Pretty quick here as soon as I do. So with that, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation. Bye-bye.